Well, here we are out in the woods on this Saturday morning, April 4th, 2026. I'm thinking it's right around 11 a.m. give or take. I'm not too certain, so you can't quote me on that. Well, we got a little break in the rain, and I can't believe what I actually did this morning. But because of my concern over, of course, the welfare for the cats, I actually went out and about in search of some of the cats to let them know that there was food out here readily available for them. I ended up walking through the woods, way back here. Oh, how about that? Of course, sounds of jet aircraft up overhead. But anyways, I went in search of bat cat here, way on down to the, well, let's just say the far side of the woods here. That is directly behind the apartment complex, because of course the woods go just that much further and deeper. But I actually went and rounded him up, as well as, well, I don't know where Puff went, but I walked across the property here as I spotted Puff way back over here in the area that, well, he comes from. Not exactly sure where he calls home, or she, whatever the case is. But anyways, I hollered out to Pup, and well, that cat came up. Kind of just looked around up here. Yeah, a lot of cat food. I got wet right here. We got snot right here. But yeah, Pup came up, looked around, and wandered off this way. I was like, well, all right. Well, I tried to let you know there was food up here. An Oriole has come up. We had a couple of cardinals that came up and scoped on the situation of the feeding tree, and they didn't stick around for long. We got sparrows, of course, that, well, now that I'm kind of out here and walking about, they're, I guess, feeling comfortable enough to come in and do a little bit of cleanup. Had a blue jay come in, such as this one right here. I just blew up and scoping out the situation, but unfortunately I did not put anything into the tree this morning. No peanuts. He's up here now. Might start in screaming at me because I did not provide anything in the tree this morning. But why should I? You know, it's just going to get all washed out and wet. And here lately we have the robins that they seem to be keeping an eye on this area and moving in. Getting ever so much closer, basically on a daily basis. I don't know if they have been coming up to feed on any of the seed down here or not, but observations state that they are in fact kind of observing and, like I said, slowly making their way in to this area. Well, and nothing around but something apparently spooked the sparrows. Got a couple right here. Anyways, I'm going to keep this short in duration. Yeah, it's been, even though we've had such a crappy day today, it's been a rather busy morning for me, as Well, of course, put in a grueling leg workout today. So I'm trying to walk that off, if you will. Otherwise, yeah, we're just kind of wasting time waiting for the next bout of precipitation to come rolling through. We have not had a whole lot of cats that's moved in, but as far as for feeding this morning. But of course, with these conditions, I don't blame them for not wanting to get out and about. And yeah, because I did go round up this guy here, we already had our morning walk. So that's done and taken care of. It seems to be a habit that has become formed. I'm kind of curious. And I think this is Screamer right here. Screamer, you coming back up? Come on. Possibly not. Well, I don't know. Come on. And I have not seen Mamba here lately. Which Mamba looks quite a lot like, well, she's long-haired black cat as well. Are you coming up to eat? Huh? So I'm thinking there's two cats that look an awful lot alike that I am getting confused. Betsy, go ahead and there you go. Good job. He's a darn decent cat. Aren't you, buddy? Huh? Yeah. You're a good cat. So, anyways. Oreo, you coming back up? Yeah, Oreo's already been up here a couple of times. And yeah, so made sure to give Oreo some attention. And yeah, it's still spitting out here. I mean, it's just been saturated. The air's been saturated with moisture. Actually, proper terminology is super saturated, but okay, I guess that's good enough. I might hang out here for a couple more minutes and then head in. But now, this is more or less just a continuation from my earlier content. And that's all. The Skyway's out. Well, we're back again. I just shut the camera off and I thought, well, why not? Let's go ahead and see if we can get a halfway decent recording of this squirrel, whichever squirrel it might be. It might be Little Black, possibly making his way down here. Oh, got a goose. A couple of geese flying over. Yeah, and unfortunately for the squirrels, yeah, I did not put anything in the tree once again, you know, so I guess it's SOL, squirrel out of luck. Oreo. Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of lost sight of the squirrel. And yeah, the droplets are getting a little heavier out here now, so I am definitely planning on heading inside. Let these cats finish eating and head back into whatever shelters that they have. And you know, got the geese flying back towards the pond again. Oh yeah, it's starting to come down. I gotta head in. Alright, well, I guess that's all she wrote. Oh. Okay, I am seeing Little Black once again. And again, if that is in fact Little Black. Yeah, it might make its way down here. But once again, I did not put out anything. But it's not like there's not enough for them to forage on anyways. Between what I've got out here and then just, you know, all of the different hickory nuts and walnuts that can still be found on the ground. So actually the squirrels are no worse for wear. But if I don't head in, I might be. I mean, that poor kitten here. Yeah. She's having some intestinal problems and... Oh, here comes Puff. Puff decided to... Yeah. I think Puff realizes that it's going to start raining once again, and more than likely is going to head on back to wherever it comes from. Puff, you gonna eat? Come on up. No? Alright. Well, I threw the invite out there. Cats are hungry enough, they'll come up, right? But that just tells me that when they don't come up and partake, that they are getting fed elsewhere. Oreo decided to jump on the bowl once again, even though we got wet and dry cat food out here. You're okay, oh. You're alright. Yeah, alright. Well. Huh. Interesting. I just observed something else, but I'm not going to make mention of what. Batsy, I'm headed in now, buddy. Alright? Okay? And still, I have not seen Milady, the mother to Xerox and Muggsy. You're okay, oh. Anyways, enough is enough. We are done out here. Take care. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. And this, of course, the Skywise out.